This is the Alco Road that runs right up to the flower market and beyond, and goes all the way, literally all the way down past the old quarter. It kind of runs adjacent to the Red River, which is at the other side of this district here. Now, I've done a little bit of vlogging over there, but not a great deal. Everything I've done has either been in Tay Ho or more often down at the old quarter. So today I'm going to go over there. I'm going to just basically cross this road somehow and find a turning and just go and explore that area. I'm just going to walk basically alongside the Red River. I get a feeling it's going to be much more local around there. I don't think it's going to be like Tay Ho or the old quarter. So who knows what we might find. Right, let's try and cross this road. Well, it's on green. Oh, and now it's on red. Xin Chao from another bloody scorching day in Vietnam. It's supposed to be starting to get cooler, but no signs of that yet. Anyway, I think I can see a bike's just come out, so there's a left turn just coming up in 20 meters or so. Let's go and get lost in this district over here. I don't know what it's called. Okay, so I've got off the main road. The plan was to just kind of walk down here until the turn off, but there is one here. So let's get straight in. I am going to be using Google Maps quite a lot in here, because there are parts of this district that run along the Red River where there is just one long straight road. But there are also other parts where it's just winding streets, and not all of them will bring you out to the next area. Some of them, a lot of them are dead ends. So I'm gonna stay away from Google Maps for a bit. Just kind of got to get lost and see what happens. Well, it definitely does feel more local around here. Even the dogs are looking at me funny. Which means that any food I get around here should be the real deal. It also means that all the menus will be in Vietnamese. Now, I was looking at a place, I tried the Google Translate camera app, and one of the meals was like, the ceiling must come first. So that's not going to be much help. Now, this is where it gets a bit confusing, because I was just thinking, well, I'll just head down here. And according to Google Maps, that's just going to lead me to a dead end. So I actually need, bizarrely, to take one of these little side streets. But there are bikes going down there, so who knows? I mean, this doesn't look right, does it? Well, I did say I was going to get lost. Every street has these lanterns and flags and lights. I bet at night time some of these streets look amazing. That road's not even on Google Maps. Okay, so slight left, and then we're back on main road, where I should be able to just walk straight for a bit. There we go. Now, coffee. It's getting a little bit busier now. Look at this, we have doner kebabs here from 15,000 up to 30. So between 50 pence and £1. I can smell bun cha and it smells amazing. In fact, here we are. I have the guy sat down here, grilling the pork. Here we have the Nirvana space, which I have been in before. It's really cool in there. I may come back and get one of their delicious cold drinks after coffee. When I was looking on Google Maps at this area, and I was just searching for coffee and restaurants, barely anything came up. But as you can see, there's just tons of stuff going on. Lots and lots of little restaurants serving traditional Vietnamese food at very, very cheap prices. I think that I need to go down here. I've actually got a coffee shop in mind. It's a Vietnamese coffee shop. Look at this, bun cha. Wow. Certainly not short on bun cha options. Okay, so the place I'm looking for is something called the Vu Xuan Cafe. Oh wow, this is it. Okay. This looks nice. Good seating. It looks like they're getting ready for Christmas. There is an inside as well. Let's take a look. It's completely empty. And there's an upstairs as well, by the looks of it. Nice place. Tucked away. The back streets of the non-touristy area of Hanoi. Check this out. Nice little swinging chair to enjoy my coffee. I've actually gone for a drink that I've never had before. I've gone for a custard coffee. So, I mean, it sounds nice. We'll see. Okay, here it is then, the custard coffee. It is iced. I wasn't sure whether it would be hot or iced. I wasn't given the option, so I'm presuming it always comes like this. And yeah, well, let's have a taste of this first. Oh wow, that is absolutely stunning. That is so bloody good. Oh, delicious custard coffee from Vu Xuan. It's not likely you're going to be in this area. If you are, then highly recommend it. Very nice. Nice chilled out atmosphere, a lovely garden. Right, bun cha. Well, I was toying with the idea of going for the bun cha at that little street food place, but yeah, it was, they looked like they'd run out and they just about to shut down. Over here, I think we have, is this a banana? One. Well, it looks like I've ordered a piece of cod, but it's actually banana, fried banana, so that'll keep me going at least. 12,000, so about 30p. So good. I've had it before where the banana had literally been cooked so much it just turned to mush, and it was very good. But this one has a bit more texture to it. This one's a bit more solid, and they're actually quite filling. So for no, they're less than 30p. Amazing. And this is why you need Google Maps, because this up here is a dead end, and to get onto the next district I have to walk down here. Wow, hello. Who would have known that without Google Maps? It's quite the grand entrance. All the electric cables pretty much at head height. And narrow this is. People aren't shy about being on camera in Hanoi. Well, I am totally lost now. I don't know where to go. This is nuts. What am I in here? I can hear bikes, there's still bikes going on. Even here. Well, this is a road, so let's just get out here and then see if Google Maps can work out where the bloody hell I am. Okay, I think this is the way. Right, so that little kind of weaving back alley has brought me onto another main road. There's a school just up there. Hello. And yeah, I'm back on the main road again. We have a windmill here, for God's sake. It's an interesting old place. Looks like we have another school here to our left, judging by the art that's on this wall. Little hairdresser here. I just walked past a tiny little bun chow restaurant serving bun chow for 30. Now I normally pay at my local bun chow restaurant 45, which it turns out is actually one of the most expensive in my area, but it is very good. Now I'm presuming that the bun chow around here will also be very good because it's just locals eating here. I'm not quite ready for a bun chow yet after that deep fried banana. All of these little side streets are filled with street art of kind of iconic sites in Hanoi. We have the Turtle Tower there and the temple, is it Noxon or something like that? Have I remembered that right? Long Bien Bridge here. Then we have the, whatever that is. The 1,000-year-old temple that sits on the edge of the Back Lake. Am I remembering things? Is that a thing? Right, so this street will take me pretty much all the way down to Long Bien Bridge, where I'll probably need to go back out on the main road and then come back into this district on the other side. A lot of the restaurants now seem to be closing down, or at least winding down for the afternoon. You can see a lot of people washing all the pans and plates out on the street. That's how they do it here. They just bring big bowls of hot water like this, and yeah, all the washing gets done out on the street. Oh, that's someone's dinner. I think this might be another school because they have lots of shops selling kind of sweet snacks and things, all this kind of stuff. Some of the little street food places along here, I mean, we've just seen one example. I've just walked past a couple more where the chicken and the duck, they're all alive in cages right next to where they're about to be killed and cooked. Now, it doesn't really get any fresher than having the animal that you're about to eat alive right next to you. You order a chicken and you see them kill the chicken. Well, it certainly stinks around here. I think this here must be either meat or fish market. And I think this road is going to take us down to Long Bien. The market probably starts around here somewhere. Yeah, this is the kind of back end of the Long Bien market. You can see the bridge just ahead of us. So here we are, first leg of this adventure, walking through the districts to the left hand side of Auco if you're heading down towards the old quarter. Still got a bit to do. Well, it stinks, not gonna lie. This seems to be where they're kind of cleaning all the packaging that they use. All the kind of polystyrene boxes and all the plastic, it's all been cleaned back here. But it does mean that it's very stinky. And I'm getting a few strange looks. Weird dog next to me, don't like the look of them. And yeah, well, we're right here underneath Long Bien. I'm really hoping that I can get out of here. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. See, the market is all closed down. There's nothing going on now. That gets busy later on. Just up here, we have a bunch of tourists. Maybe they're heading across or just come back from walking across the Long Bien Bridge. It's crazy that you have to actually duck to walk under. It's so low. And it gets even lower at the sides. I can basically just about walk underneath it without banging my head. Check that out. So now I've passed the Long Bien Bridge, so now I'm going to be walking through the district between Long Bien and Chuang Nuong Bridge, I think it's called. And yeah, so this road basically runs adjacent to the main road, which I think it's still called Ao Co. I'm not sure if it's changed its name down here, but it's the same road anyway. So this kind of doesn't look too interesting. We have about 3,000 pineapples there, but apart from that, so I guess it's time to get in and get lost again. I was doing a little bit of research for things to do in Hanoi that are not the usual touristy things, and I found a Reddit post where someone was asking that question, and someone said explore the area south of the Chuang Nuong Bridge, which is the next bridge that I'm heading to now. There's not much there, you know, it's just he says it's a pretty interesting place. So right, I need to look at Google Maps again. Google Maps was sending me right up there. It's a dead end, so maybe try this one. Well, according to Google Maps, this is a dead end. Yeah. This is not going well. Well, I did spot there was a little turning, I think just here. I have no idea where it goes. I might end up going back to the bloody main road. What is this place? You never feel unsafe when you're walking around Hanoi, even at night time. This is just somebody's bloody house. But the only thing that is kind of a bit of a worry, I guess, is if you end up walking down, like I've just done there, down some little side street thinking it's a street and it turns out to be someone's house. You know, there could be a dog, you know, that sees you and comes after you, protecting its owner's property. That's the only thing really you got to look out for. Apart from that, yeah, it's really safe. Even walking the streets at 2-3 o'clock in the morning like I was the other night. Never ever feel scared, never feel threatened. Right, okay, let's go and have a look at the 1,000 pineapples. I just walked past this place here, and it's clearly a bakery from the smells. Yeah, so this is all these little breads that you see in the market being sold. This guy just took 2 bags full. Comes from places like this. It smells amazing. The bread here, they mix with rice flour, so it's very, very crispy and very, very light. It doesn't freeze that well, I've found. Okay, this is taking me into the district between Long Bien and the Chuang Nuong Bridge. This looks a bit easier to navigate than the last street I went down. And basically I just walked down here, and I think it's the first right turn, and that will just take me straight through all the way down to Chuang Nuong, which I am obviously saying incorrectly. So I just nipped into quite possibly the thinnest wind mart I've ever been in, and I've found this before in some Vietnamese shops. They either have the really tiny drinks, Pepsi, Fanta, really tiny bottles, or the huge ones. Nothing in between. Right, okay, we've made it to the Chuang Nuong Bridge. So now we're entering the 3rd and final district. Wow, look at that, where does that go? I've crossed this bridge many times on the bus going to work, but this is the first time I've gone under it. That's not a funeral, is it? not exactly sure what was going on there. It's all getting very confusing again. It's funny because when I'm walking around here and people see me and, you know, I just look like a bloody backpacker, don't I, really? And from the looks I get from people, I'm guessing they don't get many tourists around here. Google Maps is confused again. It's not really helping much, so I'm just going to carry on walking on this street and hopefully it will bring me out onto some kind of road, I guess. Because at the minute this is all very back streety, and I kind of get the feeling that I might come to a dead end anytime soon. Is this going to give me views over the Red River, which we've not seen yet? I forgot to go and have a look. Oh, well, it's a road. Not really got any views. We can see the Red River here, and then there's the island in the middle, and then the main Red River is on the other side. What a strange old part of Hanoi. I don't know whether this is a plant shop or whether they just look after their garden. Wow. So we've got the Trong Nuong Bridge over there. We've already walked quite a way past it. Quite randomly, we have a big children's playground over here. And over here, we actually have some houses right on the river. Check these out. I think they're houses. Wow. These must have been really at risk during the recent storms. They just look like they're being built up out of random pieces of corrugated iron. I'm surprised they're still standing, to be honest. Look at the trash. Wow. My plan for today was to head here for lunch. This place is called Sticky Rice Alley, and they do peach cheeks, which I've found out is like the meat from the cheek of a pig. Now, I've looked at the menu online. I've tried to translate it using various translation apps, and none of them work. And I just walked past it and I'm like, where is it? Where is this place? And it's here. Now, it does actually shut at 2 o'clock, this place, so I need to come back. It's right down there. I'm about an hour late, so it's not happening. Now, this all looks very modern for a street like this. The Perry Pool Arena, Vikings Sports Arena. Just up ahead I can see some smoke, and I'm thinking maybe this is a pork option. I can't see what's going on. I can't see oh no, it's just a woman having a fire. It's not pork o'clock yet. I just come to this gallop to have a look at this. Tails wagging, but yeah, I'm not going to risk it. Oh, some interesting pieces in here. What a strange thing to find in this district. Who's this? Hello. This restaurant? Oh, okay. Oh, just right at the back, and I wasn't expecting that. There's a restaurant which overlooks the Red River. Interesting. I seem to have been walking down this street for bloody ages, so I'm not exactly sure how far down or how far south I am in Hanoi. At any one time I can take a right turn and that will take me to the main road and then cross over towards the Old Quarter. I don't know if I've walked past the Old Quarter or not yet. I've no idea. I've just looked at Google Maps and I'm south of 1 km. So yeah, I've walked further than I thought, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is hello, how are you? Yeah, probably take the next kind of main road back up to, it's not Alco, it's called something different, but it's the same road, and then cross over and head back to the Old Quarter. It's all getting a bit samey around here now, not a great deal to look at. There's another Winmart here. I've just tried another Winmart and they only sell the really baby sized bottles, but this looks a bigger one, so I'm going to see and grab myself a drink. Same here, look, just the small bottles. Maybe they only sell the big 600ml bottles in the Old Quarter for all the fat tourists. I've just looked at Google Maps and this road that I'm on now literally goes on for miles. It just runs down adjacent to what seems like the whole length of the Red River. So I'm calling it a day there. I'm heading up back towards the main road, and then I'll head towards the Old Quarter. I'm gonna get a little bit to eat. Actually, even though it's only 3:10, I feel like a beer. Maybe a beer hoy bar or something like that. Yeah, let's see what happens in the Old Quarter. This is quite a bit of luck because I've come out here and I don't need to actually cross the main road. Oh, well I do. But there's a Winmart here, and now we're back over to the main part of Hanoi, the centre, I guess, ish. Maybe they have some big bottles for fat tourists like me. Just keep walking. Still no big bottles for fat tourists. I guess we're not quite in the tourist zone yet. I'm bloody miles away. You don't realise how far you walk when you just go in a straight line. But yeah. Well, this will take me in a district that, again, I've not really explored, so it's all good. It's going to feel a little bit different around here now. Already we have some artisan coffee over there, and coffee lab over here, coffee roastery, coffee bio there, cafe towel here. Looks like we've entered this part of Hanoi on Coffee Street. Wow, there's bloody loads of them. What's this one next to it? GG de Coffee. Zoo Coffee. I've not even scratched the surface when it comes to Hanoi coffee shops. Another one here, Sultan Coffee. And another one, Bio Dessert and Cafe. Well, look at this one street here, just a line of hairdressers. Well, there's a nice little park here that we can walk through, if I can get in past all the bikes. We have the free gym equipment to use, and looks like there's a serious game going on here.
Đỏ đi.
Well, I thought they were all playing the kind of chess type game that is very popular, and you do see lots of men gathering in parks to play, but there seem to be two groups all watching something on their phone. I couldn't work out what it was that they were watching. I'm not sure what's going on this street, but all the buildings here just all seem to be abandoned. District 1, this apparently used to be. Not sure what's going on now. Well, it's being used for something because there's loads of cars there. Maybe we can go and have a look. Well, I don't know what was going on in there, but the guy didn't want me filming. Interesting. There's some interesting buildings around here that look like they were built during French colonial times, and I remember trying to find a lot of these buildings in an earlier vlog, and I thought they were all around the Opera House, but we're still south of the Opera House, so maybe this is the area where all the old French colonial buildings are. This one looks like some building. You can only see the side of it. It's actually a Czech brewery, but it does look a bit formal in there, to be honest. It's not what I'm after, and it's a bit pricey. Yeah, look at it around here. Well, there's something going on in here. I'm not exactly sure what. 20th to the 11th. Oh, it's the 22nd. So even if there isn't anything going on, which it looks like there is, we can take a look at the building. I've only ever seen this building from the front before. Faculty of Chemistry, so it's a university building now then. Let's take a look. Wow. Thank you. Okay, wow, look at this. What the hell? I don't even know if I'm supposed to be in here. But as I said, no one has told me to bugger off. We have a few hop-on, hop-off buses now, so I'm presuming that we're at the Opera House. I can hear something going on. There's a big stage set up, so I guess there's something happening tonight, but I can hear music now as well. So let's see if we can investigate. Well, it's this, whatever this is, at 6:30 tonight. I'm not sure whether it's in here or whether it's this stage that's been set up here, because this all looks very formal. There's also a stage being set up here as well. So yeah, something going on here tonight. V-Fest, or Y-Fest over here. This is in 2 days time at 7:30, so I'm not sure if it's a different thing or not. This is in 2 days time. Wow, it looks like an interesting stage. Let's go and take a look, can we? There we go, what a stage. That's in 2 days time, so that's on Sunday. And well, I actually work till 7, so I could come down and take a look, see what's going on. Must be annoying for tourists though that are coming to have a look at the old opera house. There we are, exactly 5 hours later, right back where we started. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog in the whatever them districts were called. And now I'm gonna go home, chill out for a bit, and then I'm off out tonight to a place called Bevy's Bar to celebrate somebody's birthday. Okay, it's many hours later and I'm off to Bevy's Bar for the first time. I don't know why I've not been to Bevy's Bar before. It's a live music place, it's right on the lake. I know both the owners. From what I hear, it's very, very cool. But for some reason, I've never been. Tonight, that is going to change. I'm going down there, there's a birthday party going on. It's Friday night in Tay Ho. I've just had a couple of beers in the snug. I can't go out without, you know, starting the night at least in the snug. And yeah, let's go to Bevy's. Right, it's actually closer than I thought. Here we are, this is Kelly, this is the side entrance. Not much going on there tonight. But this brings us to the lake. And I think Bevy's is next door to Kelly. This always seems pretty popular. As you can see, this is the going down to the west side of Tay Ho. And yeah, it's super busy down that side at night time. People sat outside having a drink on the lake, but they're all coffee shops. Not really many bars. This place is pretty quiet. But yeah, that looks very nice. We've got Cali here, and I think is Bevy's this. Is it next door? No, that's not it. Let's go party. Ah, this is Bevy's, I think.
In my head
there we are. My first visit to, what's it called? Bevies. I'm going home. It's still early. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 1 o'clock. You don't get quality content like this on Bold and Bankrupt's channel. This is the real deal. Global Treats, over and out.